Welcome back to another Warframe. I'm not as angry as I was with Valkyrie 1. This Warframe gets all the hate she deserves. But I'm about to sit here and tell you how to make her fun. Surprise. You can make her fun. Now she's level 0, whatever, it doesn't matter. Those of you who have played Octavia, you probably know that she's kind of dog water. Not for the reason that you think. She's one of the best Warframes in the game. She's just very boring. Which is why I replaced her 3. I can't play boring if I can't go invisible and then hide in a corner with my mallet. So, what do? We get rid of it with Omamori. Now, I've got not that much health, not that much shield, but I do have Arcane Blessing. I've got Prime Sure-Footed. I've got 2 armor shards on to give me that little bit of armor that I need to be survivable. Now, if you don't know what makes Octavia so boring, it's this. I'm downed. They're all taking damage. Now, that was a pretty bad showing. Not gonna lie. Pop Omamori. Pop that. Pop that. Let's double up here, actually. Now it'll roam around. With Omamori, I'll be a little tankier. And it'll take most of the damage. Now, enemies are dying. Of course, that's what Octavia's good at, is murder. Oh, what the? Huh? Huh? I didn't know that was a thing. But, yes, Octavia's very, very good at murder. In fact, she excels at it. It's kind of her specialty, is buffing and murder. This is not a complete build, mind you. This is really, I really just need Archon shards to finish this. I would like more casting speed, so Archon shards for casting speed would be really good on her because her fucking amp takes ages to cast. But with that being said, this is my build. Really, you could change out Dreamer's Bond for really anything. It doesn't matter. Your best bet would probably be something like Corrosive Protection, because less armor is good. Prime Sure-Footed, Augur Reach, Prime Vigor, because again, HP is good. I like having HP. Stretch, Transient Fortitude, Intensify, Archon Flow, Prime Continuity, and Adaptation. I've still got to level up the Atomos again. I've formed it once. It's still not done. We're getting there. But let's see how it performs in game, as we always do. So as some of you may know, I do the Circulus, or I really do whatever is the most convenient fissure, because as I do these, I like to get primes and get ducats and whatnot. So, I mean, pop that down, it'll distract them. Like, this isn't the showing. Hate to say it. Oh, there's my fucking... Where did my ciphers go? I built like 200 of them. Whatever. Pop up Omamori. Realistically, all I need to do is pop my 1. And we're Gucci, because they'll start shooting it, and then they die. Do that, do that, do that. And now instead of it being a constant invisibility game where I'm invisible, I can play her, aggressively. Which, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if this is your guys' main issue with Octavia. As somebody who played Octavia when she first launched, was one of the 7 people who were excited for Octavia Prime to drop, knowing, oh shit, we got Octavia Prime, as I was one of the 7 people excited for Irelie Prime as well. I hated the fact that she was such a stable, basic, like, character. She was a very stand in one place, kill everything in the area type of character. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, as much as I would like to say there is something wrong with that type of playstyle, there's really not. Right? There's not. I hate to say it, but there's no problem with that. I'm not a fan of it. I like aggressive tanks. Why did I get drawn towards Octavia? Because she looks good and she's music based. And when she first dropped, I listened to music while I played Warframe, and I am very much an enjoyer and a consumer of music. Yes, it's the Doom music that's playing. No, you can't hear the entire thing, but it's the Doom music. So, what makes this build different? Not really much. I mean, like, I can't go invisible, which is probably the biggest nerf you could give Octavia. But here I am in Steel Path, surviving. But Mr. YouTuber, Mr. Streamer, why shit? I'm gonna let my hands off the keyboard while I do this bit, unless I almost die, which I will be keeping an eye on there. But Mr. YouTuber, Mr. Streamer, how are you staying alive? That's a wonderful question, Mr. Viewer. It's because I have Omamori subsumed on. For those of you that don't know, Omamori is Homei's subsume. It's the same thing that I ran on Valkyr when I really didn't need to. I'm about to die because I'm taking too many shots, but oh well. Now, Omamori has caused the tank builds to be much easier to do in this game because of how it works. And so now we have these squishy Warframes, which of course I still went with armor because armor's good. Able to absolutely have this astronomical amount of survivability because of Omamori being able to just cancel out hits and heal you instead. It also helps that I have a big old death ball that takes their attention. It is that good. Look at this. It'd be a shame if I didn't die to this. Well, shit, I died to that, didn't I? And I'm probably going to die because my mallet's going to kill them. Ding. Can I get, like, a corpus, please? Hell yeah, I can. So, I mean, of course, you're not going to be invincible. I played games with the Jade Blight. I lost. I'm not surprised that I lost that fight. That is not a fight that you will win. However, it is a fight that I took, and we're going to ignore how it ended. The fact of the matter is Octavia gonna be your favorite after trying my more aggressive build? Probably fucking not. She's still busted overpowered. She's still very passive. She's a very ability-driven Warframe. I'm staying alive, honestly, surprisingly. I don't know how I'm still alive. I do believe that I can do some fine-tuning with this build. Things like... Fuck. Let's logic this out. I think I could have more strength. I think I could have more range. I think I could have more duration. Duration's a really big one, actually, on this. I'm used to having about a minute on my amp because of how I used to have my Octavia build. I don't, because I'm having a more aggressive build. The longer that it lasts, normally the better. But I don't have that right now, and that's okay. I can fuck with it because I'm more aggressive. That's a Fulminant Parma but that's going to be eaten by Barrow soon. But 5 minutes, I got downed once because I'm stupid and I shoved my face into a Jade Light pillar. Like, oh no. I don't think this build is the best. That's not what I'm going for, though. Right? I will never necessarily go for the best builds. There's some characters where I'll go for the best builds, or my best builds, the best that I can do. But a lot of the times with these builds, which I guess I'm just going to keep talking and get to extraction, and then, yeah, look at the build and explain why I do the things that I do. A lot of the builds that I do, especially, which I'm wanting to do this with every Warframe, and we'll see whether I can do it, where I do a low forma build for every Warframe that can survive in Steel Path. This includes subsumes and all that jazz. I'm going to try to do it with every Warframe. I'll have to keep a record of all the Warframes, of course, but there's some Warframes I won't touch because I don't own them and I don't enjoy them. If their primes come out, I'll do it. Those ones I'm going to skip. Things like Cyto 9 and Calero, I think, are the only Warframes that I don't own, because the rest of them I have the prime variations of. I also don't have Araxia right now, but I'm working on it. Oh, I also don't have Varuna. Shit. Yeah. That's probably another one that I won't do. But I try to make these builds as enjoyable and fun as I can, because Warframe is a game where it doesn't matter what your build is. You can just go. You can do whatever. Trinity and Fortitude's on here, which decreases my duration. I could probably throw that off and throw on a different strength mod. Say, Augur Secrets for extra strength. So I lose a little more strength, I get more duration. Now I'm up to 45 seconds and 30 seconds. I could do that. I could instead go with more duration, because duration is what I wanted. And I could full send it and go Augur Message and get 175% duration, 34. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna go with Augur. Yeah, whoop-de-whoop. The way that I have this built, though, Omamori is the tank ability. Gain 10 to 20 Omamori charms. Can't gain the invulnerability. Surround yourself with Omamori charms, each with a chance to have enemy attacks heal you instead. 50% block chance. You now have 50% damage and vulnerability. Sort of. Oh, why not use Eclipse? That's a wonderful question. Can't use Eclipse because Amp is there. Can't have two damage buffing abilities at once. So if I choose Eclipse, it has to go over Amp, and a 3 times damage multiplier is better than what Eclipse will give you. Energy, obvious. Corrosive projection, obvious. But less obvious. Less armor. Mallet does more damage because it just does explosive damage. Prime sure-footed, pretty obvious. I don't like falling around. Augur Reach, Augur Secrets, 80% energy spent is converted to shields. That helps keep up shields a little bit. Prime Vigor for the shield and health, which is technically optional. I like it. It's a nice little safety net. Intensify for the strength, which again could be replaced with a different strength mod, like fucking, I don't know, Blind Rage, if you really wanted to spend 150 energy on your amp. Realistically, that's a pretty smart choice. I'm gonna actually try this, but that's a lot of, ooh, man, that is some drain. You know, I cannot stress enough about this game. To do what you want. I have a melee build for Ureli, the fucking pistol-based war. I've turned Octavia into a pseudo-tank that relies on an ability to be tanky and just runs around and kills shit. I was waiting on it. Do not allow the trader community, I guess, to make your builds conceited. Make it specific. This game has, let's go to the catalogs. This is turning into a rant, but send in it mods. This game has hundreds, potentially thousands of mods. I'm not about to count how many I'm going through here. All right. And each one of these, why? Oh, yeah, huh, weird. Each one of these you can throw on a Warframe. Okay, not all of them, but you get the point. There are a lot of these that you can throw on Warframes. Or all these can be equipped. And you're going to let just a build that you see online dictate your entire fucking build? When you have this many options. This many, and you're going to let one build that you see dictate it? Nah, man. Pull up like Miles Morales and just go, nah. I'm going to do my own thing. Build whatever the hell you want. Do what you want. Nothing is stopping you. Try this Octavia build. If you don't like it and you think there's other things that could be better, fuck it. Take this build and try altering it. Molt augmented, don't want it. Want to use fucking, I don't know, want to turn it into a melee build, turn it into a crit build, fucking wall latch build if you want to be weird. While invisible, you want to get side 09s, while invisible, gain 30% ability strength. Go for it. Do what you want with this build. Do what you want with the mods, the arcanes, the warframes, the weapon. Don't let some fucking moron, frankly, dictate your entire build just because he has one build. That's really good. I really gotta rotate around these. But whatever, I'll do it later. Protea, you may get... Yeah, Protea, I'm sorry, buddy. Getting those eaten off of you. This game has so many mods, man. Make a unique build. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is like a 9 p.m. I'm about to go to sleep video, and I wanted to make an Octavia build and make a video on it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments down below. If you want to be a member, that's cool. You get some bonuses if you're a member. You also get a little more say on the games that I play, which is why I streamed what's the name of the game? Severed Steel last night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.